This is my review of Spider-Man Brand New Day. As I said in my last post, it's definitely 8 over 10 because I'm not the biggest MCU fan, but I did buy the tickets like weeks in advance, so I'm not gonna shit on a movie I paid I paid for. Definitely 8 over 10 because it keeps the consistency, and I feel like of late it's one of the Marvel projects that doesn't deviate so much. It's still on track and obviously has such a huge fan base. It did have like less humor as opposed to past projects, but granted, the backstory was of course the lonely aspect of it all because Peter can't be remembered by his friends and whatnot, and he no longer has his aunt. So that definitely did work. Of course, I love The Punisher. Anything with Frank Castle is a definite for me. With Jean Grey, I felt like there were flashbacks of Stranger Things, like with her running scene when she was running to her sister, and even the part where she was taking down the organization. Like there were some aspects of like Stranger Things you could feel were creeping in into Brand New Day. I don't think it's her as an actress. I think it's like so much that we've seen her in past projects. If you're a huge Stranger Things fan, there are things you can't overlook. And it still goes on to this discussion of if you take Tom Holland out of Spider Man, he still has that he's still in at the back of your mind, you still see him as Spider-Man. I don't know if I'm making sense, because I know like the biggest critique for Odyssey was like you will still see Tom Holland as Spider-Man. You get Zendaya doesn't have such an effect because we've seen her in vast projects, but I think there are actors who have embraced certain roles that you just, even when they do have new projects, you can't help but seeing them in past projects. I don't know if I'm making sense. But overall, it's a fun movie. We went to watch it. We were with a bunch of kids. Of course, I was with my family, and I'd really love to know your 2 cents. Of course, going forward, I did hear Timothée Chalamet is being considered in the next project, so I can't wait to see how that works out. But you guys will let me know, and of course, Doomsday. Buy your tickets in advance. Some of us will be watching Dune and Doomsday.